challenging. And there's a few things that I wish I knew before I started day trading, and I want to share them with you right now. The first is that the PDT rule doesn't apply to cash accounts. Now, let's say you're starting out with an account that's under the PDT rule, under $25,000. Let's say you're starting out with $5,000. You could still day trade with that account if you have a cash account. Now, there's going to be some brokers where if you place a trade, and let's say you place a trade for $1,000, that it's going to, and you sell it that same day, it'll take 48 hours for that trade to clear. And so it's kind of like a cat and mouse game where you're placing your trade and you have to wait for that money to become available 48 hours from now. For some brokers, like Thinkorswim, they have 24 hours where your funds become available. So if you place a $1,000 trade today and it clears, it'll be back in your account tomorrow, and you'll be able to use those funds, any profits that you made, the following day. So trading with a cash account versus a margin account can actually benefit you as a day trader because it'll help prevent you from over trading. So think about that. Think about trading with a smaller account. Think about using a cash account, and think about making the PDT rule something that'll be advantageous to you, right? Like, see it as an opportunity. Think on the positive, not the negative side. And then once you actually do build your account up and you've got your day trading chops, then think about, well, do I really need to add margin to my account and take more day trades? Or you might still be good operating with the cash account. Highly possible. Second thing that I wish that I knew before I started day trading was more about the multi-time frame analysis, where what you're seeing on the higher time frames is going to work its way into the lower time frames. And yeah, well, when you are day trading, so many day traders will just look at a 1-minute chart or a 3-minute chart, 15-minute chart even, and just focus on those because that's where you're going to be executing. But you always want to be not only trading with the higher time frames, the support and resistance levels on a daily chart or even an hourly chart are going to make worlds of difference in your day trading. Well, what I'll see in day trades is when a support or resistance level is broken on a daily time frame, or even a 2-hour time frame, or even a 30-minute time frame, it becomes a lot more meaningful on the 1-minute or the 3-minute time frames, and you'll often get a much powerful move through those price levels than if you're only focusing on that 1-minute or 3-minute time frame. So work multi-time frame analysis into your trading, and it will dramatically benefit your day trading. And finally, the third thing is that the rules are going to be similar if you already know how to swing trade, or if you're an intermediate term trader. A lot of the rules and signals and things that you're used to will apply down on the lower time frames, but it's less of the rules are similar, but it's more of the mindset that's going to be different. But something that I've noticed day trading versus swing trading is that you need to be a lot more aggressive selling into strength than you do on as a swing trader. As a swing trader, you're going to allow the trade to have a little bit more room intraday to be able to rally and to find the support levels and rally off of those than you would as a day trader, especially a day trader that's trading options, because of the volatility that's involved and how the volatility can just dry up, and then that will affect the premium of the option. It's understanding those kind of different mechanics, and so you're approaching it with a different mindset. In day trading, you're approaching it with a much more aggressive mindset and of selling, and with swing trading, you're kind of easing back a little bit and taking more of a broader stroke and more of a waiting than you are with your day trade. So it's finding that mindset shift that's going to be right for you, and figuring out too if day trading is something that you want to do. When I was talking to my good friend Mark Minervini, he's was on the channel a couple of months ago, written in Jack Schwager's book Market Wizards. If you haven't read that, go check it out. But when we were talking, he was saying that it's extraordinarily difficult for people to do both swing trading and day trading. Most people just want to put all their focus into that one thing. Figure out which mindset is you, right? Like figure out if you are more the aggressive type, and then focus all the effort on that at least first, right? Like, so either be a day trader first or be a swing trader first. Then later on, after you've built that muscle, then I'll be like, you know what? Let me mix in something else if you want to do that. It would be like if you wanted to be a UFC fighter, maybe first you're a boxer and you're at that amateur level where you're there, you're winning fights. Now you're a professional level, you're winning fights, but it's like, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to be the world champion in boxing, but I have these other skills. I started to learn some wrestling. I have that in college. Let me try MMA. And then all of a sudden, you're starting to work on other things, and then you could be in the UFC. Similar to being both a swing trader, day trader, long-term investor, you could mix in different things depending on what your goals are, what your trading beliefs are, what your mindset is, and be able to do and have the best of all these different worlds. It comes down to you figuring out yourself. And yeah, maybe you're somebody that can do it all and have their cake and eat it too. Maybe you're somebody that does a lot better with just focusing on one and leaving the rest. If you're just starting out, you got to focus on one and leave the rest, and then add the others. And those are the three main things that I wish that I knew before I started day trading. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions on any of these three, if there's other things that you would have liked to have known before you started day trading, drop it down below. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this video and you like other videos, share them, and by all means, subscribe to the channel so that we make sure that you get every single update. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Take care. Peace out.